promised you guys a video. So I got this tree right here. It's this madrone. It's kind of hanging out over the garage. This is my dad's house. He's a little worried about it, so we're gonna cut it down today. I'm probably gonna end up using, might rig off this madrone over here, maybe tie into that fir back there. I'm just getting ready to set some lines right now, so I'll turn the camera back on when I'm heading up it. Yeah, and there's kind of a little story behind this. It's kind of interesting. I'll talk about it on my way up there. So that's the tree we're cutting down. I got my rigging line set up in that madrone. The dangle of the rigging line is going to be kind of awkward. It's kind of on the other side of the fence, so the brush might end up in the yard. And then when it comes to wood, I might put that rope somewhere else to get the wood to end up over here in the forest, kind of. And then I climbed this fir tree to get a good high tie-in, and I'm just up here like kind of clearing a path so I have an easy route out that way. All right, so I made it up here. Quite a bit of preparation actually, but the time I took to prepare it is going to end up saving us time. So there's kind of a little bit of change of plans. Well, basically all I did is I set up another option. That's the fir I'm tied into. I came over here and redirected because I'm going to work all this stuff with a good angled tie-in. While I was there, I decided, I'm like, man, I should just set another rigging line up in that thing, because I cleared this whole side so I could swing over here easy. And then I was thinking, dang, it might be kind of easy just to swing pieces into there. So I'm kind of thinking, and I got the rope over here, so I got options. So we might do one this way, and then maybe the next one we'll go over there, swing one out that way, and see what works best. It'd be kind of nice to get all the brush in one spot and all the wood in one spot, but I'm just gonna go with what ends up working out right. So yeah, and then the story behind this thing is it's kind of funny because, and I'm not gonna explain every little detail, but basically, like, I don't know, 2015, the end of 2014, I was kind of down on my luck, and you know, things weren't quite working out for me, and I'm not going to explain all that, but all said and done, I had to end up staying here with my dad for a while, and you know, I wasn't working or nothing, and so we were just here at the house hanging out quite a bit, and he pointed this tree out and said he didn't like it, and I knew a little bit about tree work then, and I know I was probably skilled enough to pull it off, but he had no faith in me, and I don't blame him. You know, I was in a weird headspace at that time, and he just didn't have quite the confidence in me. And back then, like, I didn't really know how to handle situations like that, you know, and so of course I got mad and then said some things, and then he got mad and said some things, and it turned into this really awkward kind of an argument type ego thing, you know. And so anyway, I ended up not doing it, and I ended up moving out, and I found my own place, and the rest is history on that. But so I came over here for dinner a couple weeks ago, and I noticed that, I don't know if you can see it right now, but this side is starting to die. It's not fully dead, but it's definitely in decline. The tips are dead. There's still green wood right here, so it's good to be tied into. But I noticed that, and I pointed it out to him, and I told him, and he's like, you know, I'll offer still stands. I'll cut it down for free. You don't have to pay me nothing, and I'd love to do it. And you know, he helped me out, and I kind of want to do this just to help him out, you know. And so he finally gave me the green light on cutting this tree down. And he, you know, not saying I'm the best climber in the world, or I'm the best arborist in the world, or whatever, but I'm definitely more skilled now than I was then. And you know, I always try to stay pretty humble, and not trying to brag or anything like that. It's just I'm more skilled now, and this is an easy, simple tree. And he let me do it. So maybe after we're done, maybe I'll try to get him outside and maybe like kind of ask him some questions, and his thoughts and feelings, and I don't know, we'll see what happens. That might not happen, but hopefully it does. All right, here we go. Hopefully this thing don't hang up. I want to get this one out of the way, so I'll have a better tie-in angle for all that stuff. So here we go. That was pretty much perfect. Pieces on the ground, swinged out there perfect. She grabs it, sets it down. Nice. We might keep doing it like this. We'll see. Okay. We're going helmet cam on this one, just because I'll be able to follow the piece and you guys can kind of see what's going on. All right, got this one rigged. This one's going in the same path. I'm a little worried about that stub right there, the rope, this rope catching on that stub, and on the last one it caught on a stub over there. So I'm gonna face cut it in a way where it kind of comes out, and the rope hopefully will go in between those two and just kind of swing into that spot. So here we go. That's a fail. All right, we're switching sides now. There's nothing really for stuff to catch on this side. Everything should just be going through that brush pretty easy. So we switch sides. Here we go. Perfect. All right, this one's about the same size. I'm gonna slice it just so it gets momentum. Really don't. I might cut this thing off real quick. Perfect. Okay, now we're rigging wood. We're gonna do a small piece so she can handle it. There's no porter wrap. It's got kind of a long drop swing. Hopefully we don't smash that fir tree. We're shooting for that area. We just want the wood to go downhill, and this is kind of just a test to see how this works. If it's done, we'll switch back to this other rigging line. Put it down. Perfect. So I was just telling her, either you gotta commit to it or you gotta wait for the next swing, you know. And she was like, oh, I was standing on the rope. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're running ropes, that you have everything coiled behind you and you're ready and set to go for whatever happens. Okay, we're back at the top. This is the last pieces of brush. We switched ropes again. We're rigging back to the fir. I'm gonna take this one out that way, and I'll probably do the same with this one. Ready? Maybe leave a little slack to start. Okay, right there. That way it can go out a little bit before it comes in. You'll see. Perfect. Okay, last little top. All right, rigging wood, starting to rain, probably gonna snow. We're swinging up, we're using the other rope now. We're swinging them the other way. And that's why I set up 2 ropes, because that way we have options. On that last one, you see, and it got kind of wild. And there it nicked up that madrone. So we had this other option where we can swing them out this way, and it gets them downhill farther, because I'm gonna probably be pulling them downhill and cutting them into firewood and stuff. So this is the better option. So here we go. Okay, we're making them smaller now. That last one was a little bit big for her. Burn the hands a little. Ready? Oh. Okay.
You said Kay.
Gonna rig one more and then I'll chuck firewood down in there. Perfect. All right, that's that. I'm not gonna show the rest. I'm just cutting firewood. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
We got her down.
Yeah, I noticed.
Success. All successful.
Oh, he got his truck out of there.
Yeah, he came over and he was cutting on something, and then they drove it out that way.
There's a road that goes around.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Okay.
I think he couldn't get it like around a tree.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts and feelings on the tree being gone?
It's really good.
Yeah.
I've been worried about that tree for, 20 years.
Yeah. Remember a few years back when we argued about it?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry about that, Dad.
I tried to avoid it this time.
Well, everything went good. And I might do all the brush dragging later and get all the firewood down here at a different time when it's not so rainy.
Okay. I'll have Tom do that.
Okay. I'll cut it up where he can move it.
Okay.